Do you want piles and piles of cocoa beans? Sure you do. Everyone does. You know, the stacking really ruins that. Oh well. So this is pretty much a very easily built version of a cocoa bean farm. And the original concept of this was designed by Generic B. Although in his one, however, he made it so it was a wheat and cocoa farm. And now I agree it's probably better to have them both implemented into the one, but I thought it would probably be a good idea to make one that was just the cocoa bean on its own, because a lot of people will be using the cocoa bean for like maybe dyes and things like that, and they don't really want to have the wheat section put in it. So that is why I decided to make this tutorial on top of Generic B's one. So yeah, let's build this now. So building an automatic cocoa farm is really simple. All you need are the items that are on my hotbar. So you start off by putting 2 blocks down and 2 dispensers facing each other. Then you want to dig down 2 and place a piece of redstone wire down, then a block and then a lever. You want to do the same again by digging down 2, but instead of placing wire you place a piston and another block, and that is your protection system so you don't go overboard and go too far away. Now what you want to do is now sort of go along 3, so 1, 2, 3, and on the third you want to dig down 2 once more, place a redstone torch down and place a sticky piston, and there you go, simple. Now you want to get your jungle wood and place it on that. Next what you want to build is your T flip-flop. Your bud switch and T flip-flop, sorry. Your T-bud. And they're made simply by doing that there. Then you want to put a torch down, your block down, a piece of redstone wire, and then you want to attach your redstone wire to that piston like that. Well, you're not really attaching it to the piston, sorry, you're attaching it to the redstone torch underneath the piston. And what that allows it to do is when that extends, it will turn that on and it will keep the piston up for now, but once it goes away it will cause it to judder a bit, and that is what's going to break the cocoa bean off it. So now that you've built the destruction part of it, what you want to do is build the construction part of it. So you need to get a glowstone block there, place it like that, and even though it looks like it's cutting the circuit there, it doesn't cut it, because glowstone only has weird visual effects, but it makes it look like it cuts the circuit. After that you want to get 2 blocks and tar them up, and place another redstone torch. Then you want to place a block there, place a block there, and place 3 blocks along the front. Once you get those blocks placed, you want to put 2 pieces of redstone wire and a repeater. You may need to adjust it, but I always find that 2 is the best. And then you put some glowstone down just for light issues, because it can get quite dark in there at times. And then you want to invert the dispensers by hooking them up. So the first inversion is really simple, just an inversion like that and then a block on top so that it's connected to the dispenser. The next one is not quite as simple. What you need to do is place 1 block outwards like that and place a redstone wire on top of it. Then you do your inversion, and then you want to go down 2 like that, or go down 1, sorry, and place it on top of it, and then you can break that block. And that is pretty much it, to be honest. Next you just sort of want to fill it in the areas where you can, and that is okay. That should happen, by the way, if you're wondering. Next you can do that, and anywhere else I can fill in, no, that's fine. And lastly you want to just put a block there just so it looks nice, and I'm just going to get rid of that glass, or that grass. And then you can just sort of do whatever you want to make it look nice and pretty. Great. So now what you want to do is get a stack of bone meal and put it in here, and a stack of cocoa beans and put them in there. And you want 1 cocoa bean on you, and then you hold down your right mouse click button and pretty much let the magic happen. Now remember, you have to be in survival mode for this to work, or else it wouldn't work, but let's see what happens. pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like or a comment in the comments below, and subscribe if you want to. I will do a lot more of these tutorials in the future, hopefully, and I'm also going to be doing a Let's Build series, which will be implementing ideas like this into pretty much a creative world, which I can walk around and do things. But until next time, see ya.